Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, boys. Thank you so much for your participation during the class. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today as it was quite informative. So, let us summarize all the important points of today's lesson that we have learned in this class. All right. So, we started from page number 60. So it's question number 2. Look at these prefixes for each one, decide what it means, and then match each prefix with a suitable word or base to create a new word. Right? Finally, tell each other what the new word means. So we practiced all these words. Like you can see, the first box we can see the prefixes, and the other the words and their bases. So auto is matching with the matic, automatic. What does it mean? That without human control, right, working at its own. So after automatic, you can see the word hyper market. Hypermarket means it's a large shopping center. Then we have submarine. Submarine is underwater boat. Transcontinental. It means that across large areas of land or the continents. And then we have equidistance. Equidistant means that the equally far or equally close to something. Right? Equidistance. So the next is biannual. Biannual mean after every 2 years. After every 2 years, biannual. Like the annual only, if we write, it means that 1 year. Annually means after every 12 months. And biannually means it's happening after every 2 years, after every 24 months. Okay, then we have a monolingual. Monolingual means that they're using only one language. And bilingual means using two languages, not one, right? As I say, the biannual means after every 2 years. Bilingual mean those who can speak more than one language, not only one. All right. Then we have a word antidote. Antidote mean that, for example, from give you a detailed example that if a corona patient recovered, right? So the doctors will take a substance from his body, and that will work as an antidote for another corona patient, right? So it's a substance that stop another substance from damaging your body. That is called the antidote. And then we have X at the prefix and the president and the base. So ex-president means the former president. And the last word is contradiction. Contradiction. Contradiction means a big difference between two statements. For example, about the same thing, if I'm asking you guys and you have the different views, totally different views, opposite views. So uh, I'll call this thing is a contradiction between your statements. Okay. Okay, move on. The next question is what we are going to do now, that look at these prefixes, and for each one decide what it means, and then think of more words than that contain the prefix. For example, self-study, self-start, right? B is multimedia, multimedia. So let us see all the words here. Self-portrait, self-employed. What does it mean? Self mean that the by yourself, you alone, you. Okay, then we have the next words, that is multi. Multi mean many, right? Having many, multi-purpose, multi-story. And then we have inter, I-N-T-E-R, inter. Inter means between, among, and the words in you can make with inter is international, intercom, internet, and there are many. Intercontinental, right? And then we have con, conversation, contact. Con mean together with. Dis, dis is opposite. Disapprove, disrespect, dismantle. And then it's proactive. Pro means for. And try mean three. Triangular, like triangular. Why we call it triangular? Because it has three angles. All right, move on. Uh, See the next question. Here we have different suffix. It can change the words into noun, different verbs, tenses, or parts of verbs, adjectives, or adverbs. For example, ed or ing. That if we put with a word, so mostly we will be using these two with the verbs, right? And shun in tion, usually we use with the nouns. And the est, I'm talking about these suffix, right? So est usually we use with adjectives and ly with adverbs. So I've given you a lot of examples during the class as well, like tried, doing. These are what? Verbs. And then shun, contradiction, right? Mention, that these are uh, shun usually we use with nouns. And est, hardest, right? Closest with adjectives. And ly with the adverbs like beautifully, manually. All right, so further, let's make now the words while using the suffixes. Happy, ness. Ness here is a suffix, and happy is a word. So happiness is becoming a word, and it's a noun, right? Now see that the words and the suffix, how you can make a word, how you can change a word while adding suffixes with them, and you can make it noun, verb, or adjective. Accident and accidentally. Avail, availability. Cheap, cheaper, right? Or cheapness. Excitement. Guide, guidance. Happily. Imagination. Lovely. Lover, right? And luxury, luxurious. And saying. So see the details of all these words. Moment. Okay. Accidentally is an adverb. Availability, cheaply. We saw that where we can find ly at the end. In the ly suffixes, usually we putting up with the adverbs. And then exciting, it's an adjective. Excitement is a noun. Guidance is a noun. Happiness is a noun. Happily is an adverb. Imagination is a noun. Imagining is a verb. Lovely is an adjective. Um, or lover is a noun. Loving is an adjective. Luxurious adjective. Luxuriously adverb. Sing is a noun. Okay, so that's it. The next question I'm leaving it for you guys that look at the following nouns and adjective suffixes. Use each one to create a word, and then choose five of your words and use each one in a sentence as well. Like comfortable. Comfortable is an adjective. Make a sentence of while using comfortable in it, right? And here you can see all these suffixes. So just make a word first and then make a sentence of it. And that's it for today. About your homework, you have page number 35, right, as your homework for today. Complete it. Complete this question number 5 on your notebooks as well. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next class. Take care and goodbye.